Happy Diwali, friends! Wishing you and your family a very, very blessed time. Please let me know how you celebrate and where you celebrate it. I will be celebrating next week with the Hindu Association of Grand Prairie. It's going to be a big festival. I'll be performing. I'm very excited. Yesterday, a friend of me asked, what is actually Diwali? And you know what? I thought I'm going to make a video about it. A little mashup. Hopefully, here and there, people explain it a little bit. But then also looking at how Ayodhya, for example, celebrated Diwali. I've seen images in the past and this is spectacular. It is so very beautiful. Yeah, there are actually no words to describe it. So, shall we get into it? Once again, happy Diwali.
Picture this. Over 1 billion lights flickering to life across the planet on the same night.
Yeah, wow.
Fireworks paint the sky. Entire neighborhoods smelling like fresh samosas and jalebis. And communities coming together in ways that'll give you goosebumps. Hi, I'm Amit. And today, Curated Globe is going to look at the biggest Diwali celebrations around the world. And trust me, some of these are going to surprise you. So yeah, Diwali, the festival of lights, it's about celebrating the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and all that beautiful stuff. But here's what makes it incredible. This festival has exploded across the globe in the most amazing ways, from the spiritual heartland of India to island nations you'd never expect. We're talking entire city blocks shut down, millions of diyas lighting up the riverbanks, and celebrations that blend local culture with tradition in the coolest ways. So let's jump in. Because October 20th, 2025 is going to look very different depending on where you are in the world. First stop, Leicester. And when I say the city goes all out, I mean it. Leicester has one of the biggest Diwali celebrations outside India. We're talking 50,000 people flooding the streets for what they call Diwali light switch on. Belgrave Road, which locals call the Golden Mile, literally transforms into this glowing wonderland. The city officially recognizes Diwali as a major event, so you've got this amazing mix of British civic pride and Indian tradition happening at the same time. Think massive stages with live Bhangra performances, hundreds of food stalls serving everything from pani puri to fusion dishes that shouldn't work, but they totally do. What makes Leicester special is how integrated it is. This isn't a come watch the festival kind of vibe. This is something where the whole city participates. You'll see everyone from local politicians to school kids getting involved. It's become part of Leicester's identity, which is pretty cool when you think about it.
That's amazing.
Now let's jet over to Singapore, where Little India becomes the sensory overload in the best possible way.
What does Little India mean?
Singapore's Deepavali.
I don't understand.
Yeah, they use the Tamil name here. It's a whole month-long celebration leading up to the day. Serangoon Road turns into this incredible open-air festival. Imagine thousands of lights strung overhead, creating these canopies of color. And every shop stays open late with special deals. The energy here is different from Leicester. It's more intimate, but equally intense. You've got traditional oil lamps mixing with these super modern LED installations that Singapore is known for. The food scene during Diwali here, insane. You can grab traditional muraku and laddus and walk 2 steps and get Diwali-inspired bubble tea or fusion desserts. Only in Singapore, right? Plus, since it's a public holiday in Singapore, everyone gets the day off. The whole country slows down to celebrate. Which, when you're in a place as fast-paced as Singapore, that feels kind of magical. Here's where things get interesting. Fiji. Yeah, the tropical paradise known for beaches and clear water. But here's what a lot of people don't know. About 40% of Fiji's population is Indo-Fijian, and they've been celebrating Diwali here for over a century. What makes Fiji's Diwali unique is it's a beautiful blend of island culture with Indian traditions.
Beautiful.
You've got these traditional aspects, the puja, the diyas, the sweets, but it's happening in this tropical setting that changes the whole vibe. Families celebrate at temples that overlook the ocean. Some communities even float diyas in the sea, which, I mean, come on, that's stunning. And because Diwali is a national holiday in Fiji, you get this incredible thing where the whole country, regardless of background, participates in some way. Beach bonfires, community feasts,
Wow.
and this real sense of togetherness that the island cultures do so well. Trinidad and Tobago is, hands down, one of the most underrated places to celebrate Diwali globally.
Wow.
This was the first country in the Western Hemisphere to make Diwali a public holiday back in 1966,
Incredible.
and they've been going hard ever since. The centerpiece is Diwali Nagar, this massive 9-day festival village that gets popped up specifically for the celebrations. We're talking stages, cultural performances, competitions, food courts, the whole deal. But what really sets Trinidad apart is the sound. Tassa drums, these traditional percussion instruments, are everywhere, creating this rhythm that's distinctly Indo-Caribbean.
I want to
You'll
hear
see
it.
motorcades of cars decked out in lights and decorations,
That's
just
awesome.
parading through neighborhoods. It's Diwali meets Caribbean carnival energy, and the fusion is amazing.
Gorgeous.
The food here is in its own category too. Doubles, foolery, burfi, all existing in perfect
I'm
harmony.
so hungry now.
So I know we're talking about Diwali around the world, but we have to talk about Ayodhya.
Ayodhya.
Because if you want to experience Diwali at its absolute spiritual and historical heart, this is it. Ayodhya is where the Diwali story begins. The return of Lord Rama to his kingdom after 14 years of exile. And in recent years, especially with the new Ram Mandir, these celebrations have reached a scale
you
that's
visited?
hard to wrap
Let me
your
know.
head around. We're talking over 1 million diyas lit along the Saryu River. They've broken Guinness World Records
Incredible.
multiple times for the most oil lamps lit simultaneously. Walking through Ayodhya during Diwali is like stepping into the origin story itself. Every gut along the river is lined with clay lamps, creating this golden glow that reflects off the water. The energy is deeply devotional. You've got thousands of people chanting, performing arti, and there's this palpable sense of reverence mixed with celebration. What makes Ayodhya different from everywhere else on this list is that it's not just celebrating Diwali, it's celebrating the reason Diwali exists. There's a weight to it, a significance you can feel. And with the infrastructure improvements happening there, it's becoming more accessible for travelers who want to experience that connection to the roots of the festival.
Amazing.
And then you've got Malaysia,
Whoa.
which brings us back to that global celebration vibe.
Looked like a lotus. or a
Malaysia's
flower.
Deepavali scene is concentrated in Kuala Lumpur's Brickfields neighborhood,
Been there.
also called Little India KL. What makes Malaysia special is the open house tradition. During Malaysian festivals, it's customary to open your home to anyone who wants to visit.
What?
Friends, neighbors, sometimes even
Strangers?
strangers. So during Deepavali, you can sometimes walk into homes and be greeted with food, conversation, and genuine
Whoa.
hospitality.
I
How
love
incredible
it.
is that?
I
The main
love
temple,
it.
Sri Kanthaswamy Koval, goes absolutely all out with decorations, and the streets around Brickfields are closed to traffic so everyone can just wander, eat, shop, and soak it all in. Malaysia's multicultural makeup means that you get this interesting perspective where Deepavali sits alongside other major festivals, and there's mutual respect and celebration happening year-round. But you know what? After seeing all these incredible celebrations around the world, I realized something. The biggest Diwali celebration isn't in Leicester or Singapore or any single place. The biggest one is yours. Whether you're celebrating in a tiny apartment with just your family or at your local temple with your community, or
Yes.
you're even experiencing Diwali for the first time because your friend invited you over. That's the one that matters the most. Because Diwali really isn't about the scale of the fireworks or about how many people show up. It's about connection. It's about taking a moment in the darkness to light something up. It's about sharing food with people you love. It's about hope, fresh starts, and believing things can get better. Your Diwali, celebrated your way, with your people, in your space, that's always going to be the most beautiful one. These massive global celebrations, they're amazing, and you should definitely experience them if you can. But they're all just different expressions of the same thing you're doing at home.
2.6 million diyas, these are oil lamps in Ayodhya's Deepotsav, create a Guinness World Record, and they've done it several times along the Saryu River. This is the 9th edition of Grand Deepotsav in the newly built Ram Janambhoomi temple. As night falls, a spectacular drone and light show lights up the sky. It forms images of Sri Ram, Hanuman and the Ram temple.
Amazing. 2,000 priests. Wow.
The lighting ceremony transformed the cityscape into a breathtaking sight with fireworks flickering in unison, creating intricate patterns that would come alive at dusk.
Jai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Ram Ram.
Volunteers and students have filled more than 26 lakh earthen lamps, placing them along 56 river ghats.
Wow.
Ayodhya sets a new global record. The Guinness World Records team used drones to count every lamp. They also count event passes at the entrance.
Wow.
Thousands of people from across India have gathered to witness the stunning spectacle. The event featured Ramayana-themed tableau, folk performances, laser shows and devotional rituals, lighting up the city with millions of diyas. Each lamp symbolizes faith, purity and lights a victory over darkness.
I just love it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Focusing on the Lord.
Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is taking part in the grand celebrations. He led the Shobha Yatra in Ayodhya, pulling the Pushpak Viman or the Divine Chariot. The entire park echoed with thunderous chants of Jai Shri Ram, adding a spiritual touch to Deepotsav. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath performed the Aarti of artists portraying Shri Ram, Mata Sita and Lakshman.
Amazing.
At the heart of the celebrations, 2,100 Vedic scholars performed a grand Maha-Aarti on the river banks. Their chants echoed through the night air, making the return of Shri Ram to Ayodhya a story deeply rooted in India's ancient epic, the Ramayana.
Wow, so beautiful. I just love it. Jai Shri Ram. And yes, I could read it. I'm learning Hindi on Duolingo. But it's very hard. It's very hard. New world record. Light for the Lord. Lamps for the world. Wow. Unimaginable. Whoa, how gorgeous. How absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. So very beautiful. Oh. Wow. Wow. Divine. Were you there? Who was there? Wow. Incredible drones. Wow. Fortunate foreigner. More. Look how beautiful they all look. I like it. Aww. Every year, new record. Bravo for lighting up the world. Lighting up India, lighting up the world. I could keep watching and watching one video after the other, but I shall stop here. I got Kurukshetra to finish on Netflix, so how beautiful. Diwali. Yes, I think it is celebrated literally everywhere nowadays, everywhere. Okay, I didn't know that it's like a national holiday in some countries, and now also in a state in the US. It's like, wow. How many religions, other religions, than Christianity have like public holidays in a different country? It definitely makes sure that the whole world has heard of Lord Ram. Ideally, I mean, some people say, it's about food. It's about, okay, light over darkness, okay? The light within, but also fashion and things. And I feel like, yes, but that's like secondary. The most important is inviting the Lord, celebrating, the Lord coming home to Ayodhya, the Lord coming home, but also the Lord, arriving maybe in your mind, blessing you. You focus on your Lord. You make an offering of light. You make an offering to the world. I love how in some places they invite people home, even strangers. The doors are always open. People are always welcome. There's always food. There's always sweets. There's always offerings to share, to come together, to celebrate. Yeah. So yeah, I guess even if people don't think of the Lord during the celebration, it's simply by coming together and sharing and connecting with each other, that's already incredibly, incredibly beautiful and important nowadays, especially because so many people feel lonely. Like Sadhguru said, we have how many billions of people in this world? And people feel lonely. So yeah, may this festival contribute to less loneliness and more connection, more love. Okay. Jai Shri Ram, friends, and a very, very happy Diwali 2025.